Welcome back, my diamond family. It's been a while, but I'm back. Um, Today, I just want to talk to you about some quotes I ran across, and I started reading them, and I'm like, wow, these are great. These are things that can help us in our journey in life if we follow them, if we adopt them into our lives. And there was a whole lot of them. I just I'm like, oh, I gotta have every last one of them. And there's too many of them to talk about today, so I'm just gonna break it down and give you some of the ones that I like. There may be a part two because, like I said, there's so many of them, and they're really good, and they can really help us along our journey. So I think I have about 10 of them written down. I may give more, but right now at this point, I have 10 that I want to go over with you. And one of them that I really did like, it says, when writing your life story, do not let others hold the pen. I'm like, oh, that's great. We should write our own story. We shouldn't let anybody dictate to us how our life should go and let them write our story for us. That's our job to write our own story. Next, striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest where you haven't sown. And if you don't put any seeds in the ground and grow anything, you can't harvest anything. And if you trying to strive for success and you haven't done anything to make your life successful, you're not going to harvest anything, right? I thought that was a good one because people like to dream and they want things, but they're not willing to put forth the effort to get those things. And this is one that I really like because a lot of times people do this. It says never force never force anybody to do anything you want to do. Do not beg. Oh, I thought that was a good one. And never chase. Do not force anyone. Do not beg anyone. And never chase anyone. Because a lot of times when you chase something, you're going to get something that you probably don't even want. Never beg anyone for anything. And never force nobody to do anything. And we all have we all have that habit. Okay, be selfish with your time. um, a lot of people don't deserve it. Be selfish with your time. Don't just give out your time to anybody. Be selfish with your time. Someone has to deserve your time. Like your time is precious. And you don't just give it away to just anybody. Be selective about who you share your time with. Okay. Another one. He that is not courageous enough to take a risk will never accomplish nothing in life. You always have to be willing to take a risk. Try something. Try something new. Whether you fail or not, I'd rather try and fail than to never try at all. So take little risks. If you're afraid, take small risks. Take small risks. And if you start accomplishing the small risks, that gives you the courage to try larger things. But don't just sit back and play it safe and never try anything. never try to succeed, never try to have anything. Don't do that. Don't be one of those kind of people. Okay, another one. We have a tendency to let people run over us. If they don't appreciate you, then they don't deserve you. Never try to be with anybody that don't appreciate you and value you, because you are valuable. You're valuable just because you're you. And you deserve respect. So if they don't appreciate you, walk away. Just swallow your pride and walk away. You don't need anybody in your life that don't appreciate you and don't treat you with respect. You don't need that. And a lot of people have that in their life because they don't want to let go of things. Even though you know it's hurting you and it's destroying you, you still hold on to it. You still, I don't know, I guess there's something in your mind that just won't let you let go. Learn to let go. Learn to walk away. Learn to say no. No is the most powerful word in existence. Learn how to say it and learn how to mean it when you say no. And don't ever say maybe when you really want to say no. If you want to say no, say it. You don't have to please anybody. You don't have to bow down to do what people want you to do just because you don't think you can say no. Say no. Practice the word no. Stand in front of the mirror and practice the word no. Keep saying it over and over again until it just fall out of your mouth automatically. No, no, no. Oh, I've learned how to say that. Okay. A lot of times, even when we know that we don't want to do it and we're not going to give it our all, we'll still say yes. Next, if someone is trying to pull you down, that lets you know that they are already beneath you. Because if they wasn't beneath you, they'd be trying to pull you up. So if you have somebody in your life that's trying to pull you down, they're already beneath you. And you shouldn't even be associated with people that's beneath you. Only associate with people that's going to build you up, pull you up, make you better, make you stronger, make you wiser. Only associate yourself with those kind of people in life. If you want to be better, then you have to hang around people that's better. But whatever you hang around with, that's what you would become. And if you can look in your group of people that you hang around with now, and you're the greatest of all of them, then you got a problem. But a lot of people like to be the best in the bunch. They will hang around people that's mediocre and people that's below them because they want to be the greatest. They want to be looked up to as the wisest and the best. No. No. So only associate with people that's above you, that's smarter than you are, that's doing more than you are, and that way they'd be able to pull you up, teach you, and pull you up. That makes sense? That makes sense to anyone? It makes sense to me. Because I refuse to let anybody pull me down and make me feel less than just because they feel less than. And they don't want to see me grow. They don't want to see me develop. Then they're not my friends. My friends want the best for me. They don't want to pull me down. Don't feel guilty when you want to do what's best for you. Why you don't feel bad because you You don't want to associate with people doing mediocre things. They want to go clubbing when you want to stay home and read or do your homework. If you're in school or in college and you want to do your homework and you don't want to be out in the streets running with the gang when you know it's time for exams and you need to be studying, or maybe um, you're trying to get a credential in something and you know you need to spend some time studying so when you take the test you'll be able to move up in the company. Don't just waste your time, because time is a precious commodity. Time is a precious commodity. It's something that you cannot get back. Once you spend it, you can't get it back. Time is more precious than money, because when it's gone, it's gone. Mm. I've heard people say, I'm gonna sleep and make up for the time I lost. No, you're not gonna make up. You are not going to make up for any time you lost, because you cannot make up for time that you lost. You can't go back and change the past, but you can start where you are and make the future better. You can't go back and change nothing. You can't go back and redo, but start wherever you are and decide that from this day forward, I will be the best I can be. I will make better decisions. I will develop myself into being the best person I can be. Just start today. You may be the biggest goof up and goofball there is, but if you make up your mind that you are going a different route, and that may mean you have to walk away from people. You have to kind of pull away from people. And trust me, they're gonna try to pull you back in because they don't want to see you succeed. And then there are people that want you to succeed, but they don't want you to succeed more than they do. Does that make sense? They want you to succeed, but they don't want you to be greater than they are. When you start being greater than they are, then you got a problem. And don't worry about what people say about you. It's none of your business what people say about you. It's none of your business. Let them talk. Let them say whatever they want to say. It doesn't matter, because they're gonna talk anyway. Trust me, they're going to talk about you anyway. A dog that will bring a bone will also take a bone. So if someone's coming to you gossiping about somebody else, believe me, when they leave you, they're going to be gossiping about you to somebody else. Do know that. Next quote. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. You hope for the best, you give it your best shot, you go for it, you give it your all, but if it fails, that's okay, because I already have a backup plan for my plan. No matter what you do in life, always have a backup plan. In case this one fails, you have another. Then have a backup plan for your backup plan. Never, like what my mom used to say, never put all your eggs in one basket. Because if you drop your basket, all your eggs going to break. Don't have them all in one basket. So don't put all your hope and your dream in one idea. Have a backup plan in case that one doesn't work. And then have a backup plan for that backup plan. So you always prepared. You always prepared. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity that you do not have than to have an opportunity and not be prepared for it. Does that make sense to you? It makes sense to me. That means I'm always ready, no matter what. No matter when the opportunity comes knocking on at my door, I'm already ready for it. I don't have to get ready for it. I'm already ready for it. And that's where you should stay. Uh, these are nice little tidbits I'm giving. I'm doing them myself. That's why I wrote them all down, because I want to adopt these principles for myself. Because I have always been one of the people that worried about what people thought about me. I don't give a flying flip. Think whatever you want to think. Say whatever you want to say. I don't care. It's only noise. It's just noise. No matter how kind you are to someone, no matter how nice you are to someone, they still gonna find something to talk about behind your back. You can bend over backwards for people, give them your last dime, and they still gonna talk about you. Still gonna talk about you. And that's what we do. We wanna be liked so bad. We want to be liked by everybody. We don't want nobody to hate us. We don't want anybody to look down on us. We always want to be the go-to person. No. And you think that's going to make you popular? No, no, no. Next, no matter, no matter how good you are, and no matter how wonderful you are to people, they're only going to remember the mistakes you made. They're not going to remember all the good deeds that you've done for them, all the good things you've done. They're only going to remember your mistakes. And that's what they're going to talk about. They're not going to go to other people and talk about how good you are and how great you are. They're only going to go and talk to other people about your mistakes. They're not going to say anything about the good things that you've done. And I think we all know that, don't we? Uh, and if you haven't experienced that, keep living. So those are the few things I want to expound on. I don't want to go too long with this, because this is the Thanksgiving week, and everybody's busy, and everybody got things to have to do, including me. So I'm not gonna stay on here long. Those some of the things I wanted to share. I might come back and do a part two, but there's some other ones that I really like too, but I just didn't have time to do it. I didn't want to keep you long. So listen to those things and try to apply some of those things to your life. Take care of you, pamper you, go out of your way for you. Just that time, the times you spend on catering to other people, spend that time with you. Cater you, pamper you. Have yourself own self a nice little um, candlelight dinner. Take yourself out there, buy yourself some flowers, buy yourself a gift. When nobody else wants doing those things, when you're at home, fix yourself a nice meal and turn down the lights, light a candle, and have a meal to yourself, and play some nice music and enjoy your time. Enjoy being with you, and think good thoughts about you, because you are good and you deserve the good things in life. No matter what people say or have said, you are enough. You are enough because God made you enough. So that way you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. You are enough and you are loved and you are wonderfully made. So I'm wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving this week. Now it's a few days away. So you have a happy Thanksgiving and have a safe Thanksgiving and enjoy your time off and enjoy your time with your family. And until I speak again, be the diamond that you are and be blessed.